Hello, this is Vicki Woodyard. This is a book called A Treasury of Trueness by Vernon Howard. It was written after his death, actually. It's a book of one-liners from Vernon, and I'll just open to read one of them. Noticing every thought and action is the same thing as asking God to be your strength. So the work, which is the fourth way, which is esoteric Christianity, is about learning how to witness your own life. It is fascinatingly endless and completely in a loop in which you see that everything you do is a failure if you're not surrendered, if you have not developed a witness that the ego can surrender to. As long as I have been studying truth, my ego has never heard a word of it. I kid myself into thinking that I've made a little progress, but that's just because the boat is not rocking at the moment. You know, we're all sort of deluded about how spiritual we are. It's so easy to toss off words of conversation about, oh yeah, I'm interested in the path and I had a teacher and blah, blah, blah. I did study with Vernon Howard for a long time, but what he taught is burned into my being now. I don't have to read or study Vernon. I found Leonard Cohen to be another teacher that feeds me richly, even though he is gone on now. He's no longer with us. He was able to point to the truth through his lyrics, and he was a diligent spiritual student as well. It's all impossible for the ego. And we want to throw off the ego, but we don't know how. There's something that's beyond being captured in the net of the ego. And that is the pearl of great price. The pearl can't be captured, can't be used for monetary purposes. It can't be grasped. And it's who you are in your core. You can tune the world out. Go ahead and try. You won't be able to. I've not been able to. I get lost coming and going still. There's no way I can know the truth. There's no way Vicki can contain it. It's bigger than Vicki. It's bigger than you are. So let me just open at random. Let me see. What do I read? The next time you pick up anything to read, know that you picked it up. That's hilarious. I couldn't plan that, folks. I didn't plan it. The next time you pick up anything to read, know that you picked it up. Know that you put it down. You've got to study yourself. And when you do, it won't make that much difference because it just doesn't. You have to have a healthy sense of humor and a very sensitive instrument when you go out into the world and see how severely you judge people. And when you know how severely you judge people, you know that they are judging you just as severely. And my favorite thing to do is hide from the world. But I can't because I'm it. There's no place to hide. Vernon used to tell us that. There's no place to hide. You can run, but you can't hide. You want to hear one more before I turn off the recorder? Let's see. You must see the darkness before the dawn. If you don't first clearly see the darkness, you will never experience the dawn. Amen and namaste to you all.